Hey guys, just to let you know that the video you're about to watch contains some very sensitive subjects, so viewer discretion is advised.
Sayori will always be my dearest friend. I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I've decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it being over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Angel! You're the first here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is pasting little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online and I thought Monica would like, and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on the days that this is important, she'd try a lot harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Angel. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? All I know is how I basically turned down her confession. That makes me seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Huh? Monica isn't being as friendly as usual, and for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this would definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognised Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's the one I haven't read before. Ooh. It's a lot of get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. I don't like where this is going. Where's this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Angel? What's wrong? Nothing. The poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself! Monica calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. Oh god, what's going on? What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her, or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and that's all I want to give to her. I have noticed that there's no music at the moment, and it's making me feel very uncomfortable. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, so she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. Can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking up in our own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really don't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't that kind of breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Sayori? Yuri? Oh my god. Oh shit. Especially has occurred. I knew this was gonna happen, but I didn't expect it to be that. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sorry, wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. And why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession? That has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I have to do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I being so selfish? This is my fault. My sullen thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival, I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I only had one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. 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 God, I don't like where this is going. End. There we go. Holy shit. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm gonna carry on. And now it's... okay. I see an annoying girl running towards me from a distance, waving her arms in the air. She totally oblivious to any attention she might draw upon herself. Girl is... okay. Oh boy. Okay. I'm perfectly content just by getting on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Angel? Monica? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We know each other. We do know each other well. We already talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so generally feels a little... What did you come in for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in there? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Ah, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around major clubs. I feel like there's nothing but arguing about the budget and the publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? It sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there's only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature could be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? Hey Angel, By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? Ah, I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favour? I wouldn't ask you to join, but if you could at very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how can I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ha, awesome. You're a really sweet angel, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the board and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, but generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Huh? A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Nasaki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Angel. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Nasaki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Suki, is the one I don't recognise. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Nasaki, energetic as always. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Saki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Angel in her classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica! Didn't I tell you... Oh no, that's not her voice, was it? Didn't I tell you not to let me know in advance before you brought someone new? I was going to, well, you know... Sorry, I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make you some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Angel? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Nazuki sits across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you don't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, and it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate, right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom. Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, a hot cup of tea... What doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's all? Insulted, Yuri looked away. I mean, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I can at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Angel, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story is such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reversed and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. It isn't amazing. Sorry, I don't know why I paused there. Isn't it amazing how writing can be so deliberately taking advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you through a loop? Seriously, stop fool-fooling me. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror once. I just really grasped something to relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Ha! I expected that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Serial horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? What's that? Well, Lucy's eyes dart over to mine for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Nasaki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! Give that back. Fine. Masuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Masuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Masuki feels. Showing the level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Nasiki feel more comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Nasiki and Yuri look quizzingly at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for us to do to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of Vice President after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Don't you agree as well, Angel? Hold on, there's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I'd join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Huh? The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Angel. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. I've been trying really, really hard to find new members, and if we don't find one before the festival... I'm defenseless around these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I feel terrible for letting someone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Did you really mean that, Angel? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you're really just left after this, I'd be super pissed. Angel, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do anything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting, so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Angel, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my own mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri clears up the tea set. Guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between these 3 girls. Masuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay. I've unlocked a special poem. Would I like to read it? Sure. A dream. I was wandering in an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall, anything. Suddenly the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way it was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of a container. My lungs were already getting tired. Okay. Right. Back to this again, are we? Okay, so, cheeks, shame, friends, beauty, after image, existence, dance, question, flying, nibble. With Yuri, I want to say shame. Yeah. Bed, suicide. Oh, now I realise what all these mean. Chocolate, bunny, sugar, precious, jump, empty, waterfall, doki doki. Empty? Giggle, depression, unstable, uncanny, jumpy, hope, shopping, breathe, explode, broken. Broken? Promise, massacre, anime, bubbles, analysis, blanket, agonizing, unrestrained, prayer, nifflant. Analysis? Frightening, tragedy, essence, forgive, melody, fun, meager, whisper, kitty, disorientated. Tragedy? Hop, anxiety, variance, mystery, marriage, fireworks, nightgown, misfortune, marshmallow, socks. Misfortune? This is actually easier now that freaking Sayori's gone. Valentine, bliss, amazing, incurrent, landscape, feather, skipping, despise, fluffy, dark, duck, peaceful, sing, sunset, captive, boop, imagination, desire, candy, nature, pout. Sunset? Damn it! Vivid, clumsy, lazy, awesome, cry, laugh, lucky, secretive, death, daydream. Death. Excitement, rose, embrace, rainbow, wrath, 12, eternity, ocean, smile, heartbeat. Wrath? Vitality, horror, scars, electricity, whirlwind, calm, passion, inferno, crimson, grief. Horror. Dazzle, sparkle, time. Coven, cage, mouse, vertigo, disarray, strawberry, philosophy. Disarray. Unacquainted. Games, portrait. Not portrait. Yeah, portrait. Fireflies, flower, loud, extraordinary, graveyard, family, whistle. Graveyard. Clouds, fickle, adventure, sticky, tenuous, charm, papa, email, play, joy. Fickle? Determine, fear, milk, skirt, fester, tears, judgment, happiness, alone, infinite. Judgment. Defeat, childhood, erythrophy, romance, warm, insight, wonderful, treasure, together, sadness. Sadness. Damn it! Ribbon, cute, uncontrollable, lollipop, universe, sunny, special, unending, atone, bouncy. Unending? Right, 2 more. Spinning, inflammable, love, holiday, hurt, intellectual, cheer, pain, lust, extreme. Pain. Anger, headphones, lipstick, silly, aura, vibrant, kawaii, shiny, destiny, summer. Destiny? Yeah. Vacation, journey, pure, playground, peace, pink, ambient, kiss, vanilla, starscape.